So tummy tuck is probably the most popular procedure for women who've had kids, and that's really kind of what it was designed for. After having kids, the woman's abdomen area stretches, and then after the baby's born, the skin doesn't shrink all the way back a lot of times, leave the loose skin behind. Even the muscles can stretch apart and make that area loose as well. So even though they could be very thin and be very active and exercise, they still have a bulge in their belly, not because they're overweight, but because their muscles have stretched and they can't support their abdominal wall. So a tummy tuck can do three things for a woman. It can tighten the loose skin, which is the most common reason we use it. It can tighten the abdominal muscles, the abdominal wall, to hold everything in. And it can remove any fat below the belly button. And that's a very common area. People have that little pouch of fat that they don't like, very difficult to get rid of with exercise. The tummy tuck will get rid of that as well. Tummy tuck procedure, again, is for the abdomen. But you don't want to just look at one part of the body and ignore, again, the rest of it, the context. So whenever we look at the abdomen, we also look at the waistline. How is the waistline? How is the outer thigh? How is the mid-back area? Those areas have to be in balance too. If you just make someone's abdomen flat and you forget about the love handles, they're going to look bigger. But if you do a tummy tuck and then do maybe a little liposuction on their love handles or on their waistline, now it can look fantastic. If I get this done, is that fat going to go somewhere else? And that's a bit of a myth that's out there. If the liposuction and the tummy tuck are done in proportion, so if I do their stomach and I do their waist and everything looks balanced, then it's not going to go somewhere else. But if I only do their abdomen and I leave those love handles there and then they gain a little weight, it will go there and then it'll look even more out of proportion. So the trick is to do everything in proportion right up front so that later on, whether they gain or lose a little bit of weight, they'll stay in proportion. A lot of the women who come in for the tummy tuck will say, listen, well look, I've had a little trouble with my thighs maybe, or the area under the arm, that's a really common area. The back where the bra line is. All those areas are great areas for liposuction. And liposuction removes fat. That's what it does. And it does it very nicely, but in a sculpted way. The trick with liposuction is to use it anywhere you can, but you create shape and proportion. And you can combine it maybe at the same time as you're doing the tummy tuck.